Well, I got the motor situated where it's going to be for its lifetime in this truck or car. I've got the motor mounts modified. I lifted them. I do need to finish welding them, and they do have overspray on them because I wanted to mark out on the frame where they sit. So I just used a little bit of black rust paint just around the edge, so it should be a pretty good stencil onto the frame. So that'll indicate where it's going to go. Once that's on there, I can essentially weld those up once I've cleaned all the paint off of them again. So I kind of made a little bit of extra work for myself, but I'm going to make sure I can get them right in the exact same spot. I got lots of clearance on the steering box for the exhaust manifold. Lots of clearance for the steering, like the pitman arm and all that shit. So that's good. I don't think this is a pitman arm. I don't know what that is, but what I do not have room for is this actual shifter linkage. So I have to rotate that way so that when it rotates, it goes this way and it doesn't hit the exhaust manifold. Lots of room at the back of the heads. Lots of room at the back of this head. Lots of room around the transmission. And the transmission is sitting exactly where it needs to on that cross member. So it's looking good. These valve covers they're literally just resting on here. So I do not have the adapters yet. As soon as the adapters show up, I'll throw those on. But before I do that, I have to rebuild and paint the engine. So that is what I'm doing next, I guess. Yep. Rebuild, paint the engine, and get the S10 4x4 rear diff in the back of this car. So I lowered it down. It's just sitting on jack stands on the back, and I lowered it down on the way to the front. So that's where it's sitting with the weight of this engine. So that engine is actually, it's sitting probably 2 inches higher than it was before with that other Pontiac engine. So that's how heavy that engine was. I don't know if I really want to cut another coil out of that, but I think to get her low, I need to. So cut a coil, situate the exhaust, or sorry, the engine mounts where they're supposed to go. Build the transmission cross member how it should be so I can easily mount it on, because currently the bolts for the 4L60 are, I don't know, like 1/8 of an inch off from where the Power Glide bolts were. So that's how close they are, but they're just slightly forward. So anyways, and then I got to cut that off, cut around there. So I got room. I got to clean these up where I just zipped them off originally. And then I got to clean up the firewall. I might keep all those original numbers and shit on there, but I don't know. I'm also thinking about just painting the firewall just to clean it up. So yeah, that's where we're at with that. And I got a huge mess to clean up in my shop. And then I'll get back at this. Thanks.